What's up, guys? Welcome to another video. I've been slacking, guys. Not slacking, but I've been so tired. Um, I just, uh, you know, between my black eye, Iran being murked by Israel. There's been a lot going on right now, and I feel like it's just really fun. It's just bullshit, honestly. Just everything. The world is fucking annoying. I hate the world. I hate the earth. And I hope Mother Nature retaliates at some point and just fucking floods us with lava. But that's not the point. The point is, I got my friend in my comment. Good friend. She's been here since the beginning of when I started making these videos. She reached out. There's a second video idea she's given me, and I very much appreciate you, so thank you so much. So this video is about surrendering, and not only surrendering, but how to surrender when it's all you know. So surrendering is not only giving up everything you know, it's allowing yourself to accept who you were. Part of surrendering is accepting, right? You could only surrender when you accept that it's your time. The thief who doesn't accept that he's been caught is going to keep stealing and try to every way to escape. But the thief who surrenders gets salvation. So when it's all you know, it takes accepting that this run is over. This has taken its course for too long, and it's time to move on to something else, something different, something better. So when it comes to surrendering, when it's all you know, you have to ask yourself, are you ready to give it all up? Are you ready to jump out of that window not knowing if there's a safety net below you? Are you going to take the big step of faith, the big jump? Because staying in the past, what is it saying? It's just, all it's saying is you're not ready for anything new. And that's when depression comes, when you're staying in the past. So not surrendering your old ways will simply mean you'll fall into depression, because when the day is the same day by day, but it's not beneficial for you, you become depressed. So how to surrender when it's all you know? So part of how to surrender when it's all you know is changing your routine, right? So if that's all you know, is, let's say I want to surrender lust, but that's all I know. What I'm going to do is I'm going to start microdosing love, right? Because lust, the only remedy for lust is love, right? So what you have to do, in my opinion, when you're surrendering, when it's all you know, is microdosing. You need to microdose the new you, right? So I never really, like, when you're getting into something new, I don't just go full 100% into it. I put my foot in the water. So let's just say I'm surrendering to God and I'm trying to really keep up my patience. Every day you're just going to microdose your patience one by one, little by little, step by step. You're not just going to wake up and be like, okay, I'm a monk and now I'm going to meditate for 3 hours a day and become more patient like that. No, sometimes it's literally as, okay, when I'm loading my computer up, I'm not going to get angry when it takes longer than usual. So that's what I mean by microdosing. Anything new when you're surrendering, taking it slow and letting the days go by and being okay with failing. Obviously you're going to have days where you thrive, and then you're going to have days where you feel like it's harder than it was yesterday. So it's being patient with what you know is to come, what you know is to be yours, right? And part of surrendering when it's all you know is faith. It's blind faith. You don't know where you're going. You don't know how you're going, but one thing you know is this. If you know what your problem is, you know what you do wrong, then you know what you should be doing right. It's like if you don't know who you are, then you have to say who you're not, right? And that's how you find out who you are. You are who you're not. You know what I mean? So that's what it is with when that's all you know. Now it's everything that you haven't been doing, right? So surrendering isn't okay, I need to stop doing that, stop doing this, and stop doing this. No. Surrendering something that's all you know is what's something that I haven't been doing? Instead of stopping something, what's something I need to start? That's how surrendering happens. I need to stop this, I need to stop that. No. You need to start this, and you need to start this. You don't stop. You go onto something else. Because stopping and trying to fix it means you're trying to fix something that's broken. We don't want what's broken. We want what's new. We want what's new to be ours, right? I'm not gonna, how do I stop lust? No. I'm gonna go for love now. Now I'm looking for love. Lust is gone. Now I'm looking for love. I'm not gonna conquer lust, no. Forget about lust. Lust is done. I'm looking for love now. And now everything gets better because I'm building on a positive and not a negative, right? And another thing is, are you going to accept that it's over? Yeah, it's all you know. But is that all you want? You gotta ask yourself that. Yes, this is all you know. This is what's familiar to you. But is it what you want? What do you want? Now you know what you want. How are you gonna get it? Are you gonna get it being like this? Because I'm sure if you were gonna get it being like this, you would have got it by now. So something has to change. Why aren't we surrendering? Are we scared that God might not show up for us? Are we scared that God's not real and we're surrendering to nothing? Are we scared that we're surrendering the wrong things? What is the fear blocking you of surrendering? Because, yeah, maybe it's all you know. But even if it's all you know, it doesn't mean that's the only thing that's for you. You know? I might only know anger, but I know there's peace. I know I could achieve it. I know I could be more patient. I know I could be more calm. But the reason why people stay stuck in their ways is because they're scared of change. And that reasoning is all for you, right? The reason why we have a hard time surrendering when it's all we know is because we're so scared of change. Because we're scared if we change, we have a lot of things we have to overcome. We have to let go of people. We have to let go of certain thoughts, certain lifestyles. But I'll tell you, when it's all you know, just find the opposite of it. It's like that. You know, I know I need to surrender my bad eating lifestyles, but where do I start? What's the opposite of what you're doing? I'm not drinking enough water. That, and then you know your answer. I'm not eating healthy enough. Okay, then you just eat healthier. Like it's not. It's hard, but it really just takes wanting to get better. The reason why we don't surrender because deep down we don't want it, because it might feel like you're asking yourself for too much right now. It's too much to ask yourself to do all that right now. But it's not too much because look, it's either now or it's never. Because if you don't do it now, there's no tomorrow. There is no tomorrow. Tomorrow is not a guaranteed. You have to remember that. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. So remember guys, the only time you have time to do it is now when it comes to changing. Tomorrow is never guaranteed, and it's not about getting the results. It's the fact that you broke the old cycle. You broke the generational curse. That's what matters. Because your frequency gets sent into the earth when all that positive energy, all the people around you feel it too. So it's now or never. There's no tomorrow. There's no tomorrow. Because if you don't want to change now, you're not going to change tomorrow, because tomorrow's not promised. It needs to start with now. And it needs to start with reasoning. Why are you surrendering? What is it you want to surrender, and how are you going to do it? You do it by first talking to God, asking God for wisdom. I always ask God for wisdom, because the Bible says, that was my Bible verse today, ask wisdom generously and he will give. I ask wisdom continuously and God will give generously. God will always give you wisdom. So when it comes to surrendering, you have to ask for wisdom, in my opinion, because it will make you smarter in doing it, and it brings humility, because when you get smarter, you become more humble, because now you're more aware of certain things, and now you know to be more gentle, right? And gentle is always linked with humility. So yeah, so with surrendering, when it's all you know is why do you want to surrender, what's the opposite of what you're doing, and are you going to have faith? You might feel like you can't do it. You might have days where you're going to want to break, but I'm telling you, this isn't the time to break, because now or literally never. You might not know what to do, but you know what not to do. That's all that matters. So if you're thinking about, Brandon, I don't know what to do, you know what not to do. That's all that matters. Sometimes it's not even about doing more. It's, you know what not to do. And ask for strength. And he'll give you things that will test you. He'll give you things that will make you want to be stronger. You're just not going to wake up strong. No, he's going to give you dumbbells to get stronger. That's how God works. It doesn't say, God, give me more patience, and now you just have more patience. No, God, give me patience. Now you have this annoying person asking you for shit. Like, that's how it works, you know? I love you all. Thank you for this request. Sorry, I'm really tired. Oh, I love you all. I hope everyone's okay. Leave any comments below, and I'll see you in the next one.